Hello everyone, it is Holly and I am back with another book haul. I am doing this in front of the setup I just did this week, even though it's not book related because my library is insane right now. Yes, but I am back with my summer book haul. I know it's October, but summer to me is July, August, and September when it comes to this because I do my life quarterly. Also, like, technically summer does start at the end of June and ends at the end of August, so you know. Anyways, I bought 5 books. 3 were pre-orders and 2 were purchases I did as like weight loss rewards, but I'm very proud of myself. I'm sticking to being like very responsible with my book buying and in general with my spending. I've had like some things here and there, but for the most part, I'm being very responsible this year, which was one of my goals. So let's get into it. So the first one is a nonfiction book, which hopefully I will get to this year. I am still reading Outlive by Tricia. It is just so dense. And I read it just like a little bit before I go to bed. So, and not even every night, but after I finish that, this will be the next book that I pick up. And that is Disney Adults by AJ Wolfe. So AJ Wolfe is the founder of DFB, or Disney Food Blog. And, her company also owns All Ears now. And I like casually watch DFB videos. I interact more with their content, like their website and their Instagram and stuff, than their YouTube. But DFB is a great resource, especially for food, but for everything. And then I love All Ears. And AJ used to have a podcast. I don't think she does anymore, but I'm like not on podcasts as much. So as I used to be. Wrote this, and like I think it's about Disney Adults and it's about her life and everything. So, and one of the like content creators for All Ears, Breedlove, had posted about this because he like read it early, I think, or maybe he was just talking in general about AJ, and he just talked about how much DFB meant to him when he was going through like a difficult time in his life back when he was living in New York and everything, and it really prompted me to decide to pre-order this. But yes, I am a Disney adult, so I mean, obviously. The rest are fiction. So the next 2 are actually, I think they are like romantasy books, which is a subgenre that I am very apprehensive about, but I have enjoyed both of these authors immensely. So I did pre-order their books. So first is Warrior Princess Assassin by Brigid Kemmerer. And this is going to be a series. And like, listen, Brigid, we are already in the middle of a series. And I already had to wait like 3 years, at least 2, but I think it might have been 3 for book 2, which is why I have not picked up book 2, because it's not going to be a duology. And so now I'm like, do I start this? I probably will read this year. But I really enjoy Brigid Kemmerer's writing. I don't think I've given anything she's written less than 4 stars. She has gotten several 5 stars from me. She has written some of my favorite books. And so I feel like if somebody is going to write a romantasy that I like, it is going to be Brigid. Now, I think this might be adult romance. Like, this might actually be adult. It better be. This book was $32. I mean, I don't think I spent that much, but I think, yeah, it's published by Avon. This is definitely adult, and everything else she's written has been YA. So we'll see. And it's blurred by Danielle L. Jensen, another romantasy author I do like. So yes, I have no idea what this is about. Let's see. Yes, her steamy adult fantasy debut about 3 characters. Oh, we don't like 3 characters in this household. A warrior, a princess, and an assassin. I don't even think I ever read the synopsis for this. I just see Brigid Kemmerer and I click pre-order. The next one is Tricia Levenseller, What Fury Brings, which this is also her adult fantasy romance debut. I have given all but one of her books, I believe, 5 stars. Is it like the Shadow one? Like the one where it's like she marries the king to try to kill him. That is the only one I did not particularly enjoy. Did I buy the sequel? Yes. Have I read it? No. This one interests me. I am just unsure if this is a series or not. Like on Goodreads, when you like search it, it says like book 1, but when you actually click into it, it doesn't say anything, and I can't figure out if this story is a complete story. I have tried searching on the internet. I can't find anything. I do think I will read this. I've heard it's pretty dark. This one is kind of like a reversed society. So women are in control and men are considered like weak and nothing. So it's basically like what history kind of, I mean, it's just an oversimplification of how history has treated women, but men are being treated that way. And then it follows like this woman, I don't know, yeah, she's a warrior princess, and then he is the heir to another kingdom. So I think it is supposed to be pretty brutal. There is a like author's note, and I do know that she has said to like make sure that you read it. I think that there's some pretty graphic stuff in here. And she said that like it's not that she wants the world to exist this way, it's just like her kind of like expressing herself. So I'm sure it'll be really engaging and gripping because that's what Tricia Levenseller writes. But yes. And then the last two are books I had previously read, and I was just adding them to my shelf as weight loss rewards. And they are both Sarina Bowen books. So first is Good as Gold. This is the first book in her Guilt Makers series. So I have read this on audio. I am on Sarina's ARC team, so I do get her books early and everything, but I just never bought a physical copy of this. This is set in the same like world as her, well, like all of her books, but it's specifically in like the same town and area in Vermont as her True North series. This just follows another family. So wanted to start adding that to my collection. Gotta finish out the Sarina Bowen collection. We are almost complete. And then I got Lies and Lullabies, which is the first book. It's a trilogy, and I believe it's her. Does it say here? Devney Perry wrote one of them, and I can't remember who wrote the other one. If I remember, I will try to put it on here. But she's done this twice where she has teamed up with 2 other authors. I think it might have been the same authors both times. And they each write a book, and it's like loosely connected. So like this series follows a band, and each one has their romance. But I enjoyed them all, but I don't think this was my favorite. But Lies and Lullabies is really good. I think this is a like secret baby, I think. Yes, the Hush Note series. But yes, I don't always like music like rock star-y romances, but I like Sarina Bowen and I like Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe, like rock star musician romances, 100% hit. She adds music though, so that is nice. But yes, so that is all I bought. Like I said, I am trying to be reasonable and responsible, so that is what we were doing. And I don't even know if I'll have a winter book haul. I don't have anything pre-ordered, so it'll really just come down to if I buy anything as a weight loss reward, although I'm thinking about not doing books for like the next couple, and then if I get any for Christmas, but I haven't been the last couple of years, so we shall see. That maybe the last few books that come into my life. So that's like less than 20 books, maybe even less than 15. I'd have to double check, but that's pretty great. So yes, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.